Hi guys, I'm Raunak. WWE superstar Roman Reigns disappeared from all the WWE television following his WrestleMania pay-per-view loss, leaving the future of the Bloodline in question. With the state of the Bloodline in disrepair, the group's enforcer and tribal prince Solo Sikoa quickly seized his opportunity and declared himself the new tribal chief. With the new leadership came an entirely new regime, adopting and outwit the old in with the new mindset. Solo Sikoa coldly dispatched Paul Heyman and his own brother, Jimmy Uso from the bloodline. The next few months would see the addition of Tama Tonga, Tangaloa and the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu to the family stable. As the self-anointed tribal chief, Solo Sikoa led his new gang of bloodline mercenaries to victory against Randy Orton, Kevin Owens and the WWE champion himself Cody Rhodes at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. This puts Solo Sikoa in the front running for a shot at the gold at WWE SummerSlam pay. Now that the OTC is no longer MIA, what does the future hold for Roman Reigns? Will we see a new, more humble version of the tribal chief character? Will he immediately declare war on the new bloodline? Will old familial wounds be healed? So in this video, I'll mention 5 reasons that what next for Roman Reigns. So let's get started without wasting any time. Roman Reigns' long and complicated history with his cousins Jimmy Uso and Jey Uso traces back to the early days of his tribal chief monkey. After all, Jey Uso is arguably Roman Reigns' first true victim of his brutal and overbearing form of leadership. Now, due to his constant manipulations and mind games, Roman Reigns' actions have fractured not only his relationship with his cousins, but the Usos' relationship with each other. Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso faced off at WrestleMania 40 to cap off a heated rivalry, leaving their brotherly relationship in tatters. These three have a lot of familial trauma to unpack, and Roman Reigns must be the one to initiate it. It seems like Roman Reigns will be treated as more of a sympathetic character upon his return. If WWE company wants WWE fans to buy into that, WWE fans need to see clear and irrefutable evidence that Roman Reigns is a changed man. And the first step to achieving that is having him atone for all the abuse he put the Usos through. It's pretty clear right now that Roman Reigns doesn't intend to challenge Solo Sikoa's status as tribal chief at some point down the road. And what would be better salvo in the impending bloodline wars than a War Games match at this year's WWE Survivor Series pay-per-view 2024? This would especially make sense if Roman Reigns doesn't manage to maintain this relationship with Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso. This would give the OG bloodline the numbers needed to face off against the new version of the bloodthirsty family faction in what's sure to be a hilarious War Games match. If the match was declared a 4-on-4, Roman Reigns could even recruit any of past opponents to add an even deeper layer to the story. Former honorary bloodline member Sami Zayn perhaps, or maybe Roman Reigns' oldest frenemy Seth freaking Rollins, or maybe he will call in the big guns and ask for assistance from the American Nightmare himself Cody Rhodes. This prediction doesn't feel like as much of a guarantee as the two above, but it's not entirely out of the realm of possibility. After all, if anyone has proven themselves worthy of a championship rematch, it should be the person who held said championship for 4 dominant years, right? And the story practically tells itself. Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns now both hold victories against each other in championship face-offs. A rubber match for the belt between the two longtime rivals seems like a layup for WWE. Whether that match should happen immediately or further down the road is anyone's guess. But don't write it off immediately just because Roman Reigns is supposedly a good guy now. At last month's Money in the Bank pay-per-view event, WWE megastar John Cena made a shocking announcement that 2025 would be the year of Lutz for his legendary wrestling career. The 16-time WWE champion confirmed that he will be stepping away from in-ring action permanently at some point next year. but has promised to compete as much as he can in the lead up to WrestleMania 40 on pay-per-view. John Cena's beef with Roman Reigns harkens back to even before the tribal-chief days. The two pulled no punches in their verbal and physical battles over the years, with John Cena oftentimes questioning Roman Reigns' ability to carry the torch he left for him. If WWE company really wants to make full use of John Cena's last big run, they would be smart to capitalize on his relationship with the man who, for all intents and purposes, replaced him as the face of the company. Roman, however, Reigns is now 2-0 against John Cena in the one-on-one matches, so third match between the two doesn't seem as compelling. Instead, I think the two stars should unite in tag team action against common enemy. The level of combined star power fighting on the same side will feed families for generations. And who knows, if John Cena is inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame next year, Roman Reigns certainly has a case to be the one to induct him. A goat inducting a goat, you love to see it. The WrestleMania 40 match that never was. According to the WWE Mini Talk WrestleMania 40 Behind the Curtain, Roman Reigns was originally intended to face off against Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in one of the most highly anticipated matches of the generation. WWE fans had speculated this match would happen at some point during Roman Reigns' lengthy championship run, and were it not for overwhelming fan backlash forcing WWE's hand, it almost happened. The vocal fan disapproval toward this match was more about the timing than the match itself. Unfortunately for The Rock, WWE fans wanted to see Cody Rhodes finally finish his story and win the WWE Championship in the main event of WrestleMania 40. So the plans for Roman Reigns vs. Rock were put on the back burner. But the higher-ups at WWE are no fools. It's obvious that even without the title, Roman Reigns vs. The Rock is still a big money match. I have no doubt that we'll see the rivalship go head-to-head against WWE's final boss at same point. It's even been speculated that The Rock is the one behind the coup that led to Solo Sikoa seizing control of the Bloodline. If that's true, The Rock will surely be in Roman Reigns' crosshairs sooner rather than later. So guys, what do you think regarding Roman Reigns? Let me know in the comments. If you like this video, then leave a like, hit the subscribe button and press the notification bell. I'll be back with an interesting video. Thanks for watching this one. See ya.